right, you know what time it is, folks. It's time to be in the place to be with Jimmy G. Welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Awesome, where we talk about all things pop culture, mainly Star Wars, Transformers, and sprinkling in some other stuff. And so welcome again to this channel. And if this is your first time here and you've stumbled upon this video and goes, what is this fat Asian talking about? Just subscribe, get those notifications, have fun with us, grow up with, well, don't grow up with us, grow young with us. Is that a such thing? Grow young? Stay young with us and have a good time with us. And if you are watching and you are subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will continue to do this as long as people are watching. I will continue to make videos. And so whether it's 1 or a million, I can get to 1 million, right? And so thank you again. So we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers by December, the end of December. And so we are currently sitting at above 150. So we're at a good spot, but we will be giving away stuff at 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and a huge one at 1,000 with some autographed memorabilia that you're going to not want to miss out on. But at 200, I have a couple things we're going to be giving away. And one of those things is the Scooby-Doo mystery van. Draggy. So we got that to give away, and I can't wait to give that away to somebody. So we're just a few people away from giving that one away. And if you have not watched our MEGACON vlogs, those are our live of our journey down there, and we have some giveaways that are going on in that, and the deadline to sign up for those giveaways is May 24th. But enough about that. Today, my collection is complete. Well, not complete, so to say, but the thing that I need, I was able to find. So I was stumbling into Target. Actually didn't stumble. I walked very aggressively to the toy section. I pushed 3-year-olds out of the way and knocked them into the shelves because there was something I needed to get, and I got it. I didn't know. Don't worry, no 3-year-olds were harmed in this video. They were 4. So what I got is to complete my collection, the Return of the Jedi Endor Bunker, and I'm excited to open this and to complete the collection. And all I will need to get is some more 3.75 inch figures, and we will have an awesome scene that we can set up. But if you haven't watched yet, we do have an unboxing and review of the speeder bike and an unboxing and review of the ATST. This is part of Star Wars' vintage collection, and I love that it just reminds me of my childhood, of those days of burying my Star Wars figures in the sand and having bragging rights on having the best Death Star gunner in the world. And so that's what I love. And so let's get to opening this. But first, let's take a look at the box so you can see the front Endor Bunker. I love the nostalgic packaging. Takes you back to good old days on those things. And then on the side, we have the Rebel troop that is disguised as a scout trooper, and he comes on card in here. And again, debating whether to open him up or not, but I probably will. Then all the obligatory, hey, don't eat the things in here, this is for toys, this is for playing with. And on the back, it is the same thing. And on the front, we do have just another picture. So really cool box. I love these boxes. I've kept all of my vintage collection boxes. Drives my wife crazy. She's like, throw them away. And I'm like, no, they are precious. They are precious to me. And so let's go to my bunker over here and let's unbox this. And eventually we will get to my Star Wars wall and I'll show you all the cool stuff, but still working on lighting that up. I am procrastinating. I don't know what I'm waiting for. So let's go back here and let's open this up. Come with me now. It's so awesome. It is so awesome. I'm so glad I got it. So let's zoom out a little bit. Here it is in our little workshop where we have all sorts of other cool stuff in this workshop. But let us get ready to unbox. I almost don't want to. Maybe we should just leave it in the box. No, we're not going to do that. We are going to get it out because we need to play with this. So let us unbox the Endor Bunker now. Oh no, the rebels have gotten to it and destroyed it already. It's just unassembled. We gotta assemble this thing. But look, let's take a look at this guy on the card first. He is so cool. Endor Rebel Commander. It isn't even punched out. This card looks so great. There is no real damage on it. Oh, I hate to take you out, but I've got to. I've got to take you out because you've got to be a part of all of this beautiful stuff. So first, I'm going to put you to the side. And we are going to assemble all of this into the Endor base. Right, here it is, the Endor Bunker. It is put together, and the Rebel Scout Trooper is out of his package. Now, if you want him to remain Empire, you can take this helmet, pop it on top of him. He's got his little gun in the side right there, so we can have that happen as well. But let's take a closer look at this guy, and we are going to zoom out just a hair. Zoom out, boop, boop. So that way we can use the good camera here. And let's bring some lighting into the situation. Come on, come on. Focus. But there he is. There he is, the trooper to end all troopers. There we go. So hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Come on, focus. There we go. Very nice detail in the face. Cool detail all over. And again, from an articulation standpoint, you have some body crunching here. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah! Rock it out on Endor. Woo, 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 woo. But you do have, he can twist a little bit. His legs, he does have some joints, so you can pose him however you like. He's twisty, and it looks like he's like hunched over, like, oh, it's been a long day, my back. And so he is older, you can tell, more seasoned, but yeah, nonetheless, there he is. So let's put him aside. See you later. And let's look at the main event, shall we? And so for this, I think I'm going to go handheld. So give me just a second. All right, we are in handheld mode. Sorry for the shakiness of my hands. But let's take a look at some of the details. First of all, look at that beautiful mossy there. And some of the molding and the dents and the dings. One of the cool things I like about this is there is the panel right here that you can have them like hot wire whatever they need to open the door, and then you can have your troops just kind of hanging out. So these are molded on the interior. Oh, my light is too big. Let's pull the light off so we can get the camera in there a little bit better. Okay. So now we can get in there and take a look at the detail there. Really, really cool. Some nice cool molding. Let's look at the other side. I love the color on the panel right there, so that way it just shows that that's what needs to be overridden. And then the door, I love how it has like kind of bubbling metal, and then the detail on the lock. So the cool thing about the door is it opens, and there you can see what's behind us. You see the Sasquatch sitting Sasquatch. There you are, sitting Sasquatch. What are you looking at? But yeah, you can open the door, and you can close it too as well. Close that blast door there. And on the other side, it's just kind of like the facade of a Hollywood movie, right? You don't really have much there. So yeah, so let's get back on the tripod and let's set up our little scene here. We are back on the tripod, so we are setting up our Endor scene. And so what I'm going to do is I am actually going to just make him in Scout Trooper. Stick that helmet on there. Gun falls out. Oh, why don't we hold the gun? How's that sound? So he can pew pew. Be ready to pew pew something. Pew 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 pew. And so you kind of hang out right there. Like you're looking. Come on, stand. Stand for me. Stand for me, stand for me, stand for me. That's the one thing about sometimes these pose abilities. You gotta get them just right before they'll stand. It's like, you, come on. Here we go. He's standing for us. Now let's pull in the speeder bike. Oh, now he's decided to fall. Awesome bike, dude. Yeah, man. Radical. So we got the speeder bike there. And then, as y'all know, last but not least, we're going to have the ATST, if we can get him to stand right. And let me pull back. And move all this stuff out of the way. And there we are. All three Return of the Jedi vehicles. We got Chewbacca up top, driving the ATST. We have the speeder bike. We got the Trooper. We got Darth Jesus and the Meditating Sasquatch. I don't have that many 3.75 inch figures off card here, so that's why you have to bear with me. I do have some other ones. I have the Mandalorian, and I have from other scenes from Star Wars, but they just wouldn't match Endor. We want to match Endor. And you know, in Endor they had a Darth Jesus statue and a Meditating Sasquatch. So we just want to make sure we're screen accurate. We got everything going on here. And so we'll pull that up here a little bit. And pew pew. So yeah, very cool. Love it. So let's get back together and let's talk through my final thoughts on the whole package and the whole enchilada. So I'll see you in just a moment. Welcome back. So here we are in the final thoughts table. And so let's take a look at this bunker one more time. So my thoughts about it, it makes a really great kind of just centerpiece for your Star Wars diorama. It sounds like we're doing a science experiment for your Star Wars scene. So the Battle of Endor, always a really cool battle where we had, man, the coolest vehicles and fuzzy bears called Ewoks that went around. It's so hard to believe that the Empire was destroyed by a few good rebel troopers and a lot of Ewoks. Lots and lots of Ewoks. The downfall happened because they were able to get that shield generator down. So again, really, really cool that the doors, I mean, they do come open. They do come open, and you can really see all the detail in here and really play around with your scenes. I could use a couple more speeder bikes, some more scout troopers, some more stormtroopers, and then some rebel troopers, Ewoks, and really build it out. I think it would be really cool. But that's what these toys were. I mean, when you were a kid, you relived the experience of the movie. You relived the Battle of Endor, or you relived Jabba's palace, and the Death Star run. Of course, no one had a Death Star toy, but you made that up. But you know, if you were like me, you colored out some cardboard boxes and you put up all sorts of obstacles in your bedroom, and you had Red 5 just flying through that and doing that trench run and getting ready to save the day. So Star Wars, I mean, it appeals to everyone. I love the fact that it appeals to old, young, red, yellow, black, and white. Star Wars is precious in their sight. So let's shut the doors. Closing Bombay doors. Oh, all right. There we are. And set that aside. So overall, I mean, just take a look. You know, I'll insert some video here of just some nice little shots of the scenery. But really great. The Endor Bunker was $55.99. I found it at Target, so got my 5% red card discount. So yay. And then of course the speeder bike was $44.99, and then the ATST was $89.99. I found the ATST at GameStop. The speeder bike was something that came in through Amazon. So you could pick all that up, have a really cool scene, and really reenact some things. And do I recommend it? Absolutely. I mean, when it comes to Star Wars toys, I'm going to probably recommend them 9 times out of 10. They're just so cool, and they're just so fun, and they should take you back. Now, I can nitpick things. I can be like, oh, you know, this is just, you know, just a shell. They could have added some more stuff or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But ultimately, it's about just having fun. Have fun with your toys. Play with them. Set them up how you want to. You know, I may set up this Endor scene and have Transformers instead of Ewoks. That would be pretty bad, right? Cool. Optimus Prime storming the bunker. Man, if that happened, man, maybe they should make that happen. Have Autobots and Rebels fighting the Empire against the Empire and the Decepticons, and then Unicron comes and he has his own acolytes, and now the Unicron and the Death Star kind of have to face off, and everyone has the Empire and the Rebels have to join forces to stop Unicron and his force sensitive acolytes, including those robots too as well. How cool would that be? Maybe pretty cool. I don't know, but overall, again, from a scale of good, bad, or awesome, this is awesome. Once you have all these together, it's awesome. The ATST, it's a little finicky with its legs. The speeder bike, super cool. And then, of course, the Endor Bunker just is the icing on the cake. So get you a few more figures, get you a few friends, relive it, hash out the battles, and make that happen. So looking forward to more Star Wars vintage. Can't wait for the N1. Can't wait. They just announced R5D4, so I can't wait to get him, to put him in the N1. We'll start looking at some Black Series. The Black Series are bigger. I love vintage series, but Black Series are cool too. So I'm no respecter of series. I'm no respecter of Star Wars, and so we'll have some fun with that. So in the meantime, I'm gonna leave you. Let y'all have a good night. Get some sleep. Get some rest. I can see the bags under my eyes. I'm a little tired myself, so get some rest, and just remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. May the Force, may the Schwartz, may whatever be with you today or tomorrow or the next day. Y'all have a great day.